true love never changes two hearts. Once, a young boy and girl fell deeply in love. They were happy together and dreamed of a future filled with love and peace. But the girl's parents didn't approve of their relationship. They didn't trust the boy at first and were against their love. The boy didn't give up. He didn't just try to win the girl's heart, but her parents' hearts too. He respected them, talked to them politely, and showed them his pure intentions. Slowly, the parents saw that he was a kind, honest, and good man. After some time, they agreed to let their daughter marry him. Just when everything seemed perfect, a new problem appeared. The boy was in the army, and suddenly, a war broke out. He was called to go overseas for 1 whole year. It was heartbreaking, but they stayed strong. A week before he left, they got engaged and promised to marry each other when he returned. But life had another test waiting. A few days after he left, the girl met with a terrible road accident. When she woke up in the hospital, she saw her parents crying beside her. She could feel something was wrong. Then the doctor told her the truth: she had a brain injury. The part of her brain that controlled her face muscles was damaged. Her once beautiful face was now disfigured. Her body had scars and wounds everywhere. The first time she saw herself in the mirror, she broke down in tears. "Yesterday, I was beautiful," she whispered, "but now, it's all gone." She cried for hours and felt hopeless. She thought her fiancé wouldn't love her anymore. She didn't want him to see her like this. So, she made a painful decision. She asked her parents not to tell him anything and cut off all contact. For a whole year, the boy sent her letters, called many times, but she never replied. She wanted him to forget her and move on. One day, after a full year had passed, her mother came into her room with a calm face and said, "He's back from war. He's here to see you." The girl panicked. "No. Please, tell him to go away. Don't let him see me like this," she cried. Her mother looked at her sadly and said, "He's getting married. He just came to give you his wedding invitation." Hearing this, the girl felt her heart break. She thought he had finally moved on. Her hands were shaking as she opened the invitation. But when she read it, her eyes widened in shock. It had her name on it. Confused, she looked up at her mother. "What is this? Why is my name here?" she asked in disbelief. Just then, the boy entered the room with a bouquet of flowers in his hands. He smiled, came closer, and knelt beside her bed. He looked into her eyes and said gently, "Will you marry me?" The girl quickly covered her face with her hands and said, "Please don't look at me. I'm not beautiful anymore. I'm ugly now." The boy smiled softly and replied, "Your mother sent me your photos. When I saw them, I didn't see scars. I saw you. The same girl I fell in love with. Nothing has changed. You are still as beautiful to me as ever. I love you, and I always will." Tears filled her eyes. For the first time in a long while, her heart felt light again. Because true love doesn't care about the face, it only sees the heart.